Hi, this is Dave again. So today I'm going to show you some of the figures I have, some of the bounty hunters I have, and some vintage, some busts as well, micro busts from the Bounty Hunters Wave by Gentle Giant, and some of the figures I collected over the years. So right, so now here you can see you've got an old version of IG-88 that I got last year for something like €2, which is really cheap here in Europe, but without any accessories. I was quite happy with this one till I finally found a more recent version of this figure. So this one looked great, and I can remember that when I was a kid and I collected vintage figures. When I saw this one for the first time, I was really, because I didn't notice it really in the film. It was too, it didn't have much screen time, so I didn't see him really. But when I saw him on card, then I wanted to have him, but I couldn't, because in a small shop where I used to buy my figures in summer, mainly when I had time to do it, I couldn't find him, never could find him. So I was quite fascinated by him. I found this version here, more recent one. Okay, that's already been reviewed by other reviewers here on YouTube. So IG-88. I will keep it guarded as long as I can. I know I told you I like touching the figures and manipulating them, and but I think I'll try to keep them here on card as long as I can. Alright, so I already told you about Bosk here, and okay, then I bought this bust here of Greedo 2 years ago. It was part of a wave of the Bounty Hunters. I was really happy with the sculpt here, and it's more movie accurate than this one, which is a figure that dates back to 2006, I guess, and this is Greedo, of course, again. And here the soft good is not really accurate, but anyway, right, it's still a nice figure. Right, so next here I've got zuckuss, and here the sculpt is really great, I think. Look at that. I really loved those busts, because back in 2006, 2007, they were by far the best. They had by far the best sculpt you could find, right? Better than figures, action figures. So I was really happy with this one. Okay, but this summer I found zuckuss here from the Saga Legends, and I must say the sculpt has been quite much improved. So if you compare them, you will see that the bust is still by far the best sculpt in my opinion. But this figure is really nice one, though it is a repack here, right? Okay, when I first reviewed my two Bosk figures here, I forgot to mention that I had this bust, which is really good as well, as much as zuckuss can be. Look at the sculpt and the details here on the skin and the neck. This is a really nice figure, or bust, whatever. I really like it. It's a pity they stopped producing those busts, micro busts. So they were really cheap, and The price was cheap, but the figures or the busts were great in my opinion. Okay, so forget what I said about the bust, because this one I simply took it, picked it up just to complete the wave of bust by Gentle Giants, but I didn't really like it. If you compare with the photo here, for example, right, you can see that the face cup is not bad, but I think the pose could have been better. And there's the details on the backpack are great, but the armor could have been better in my opinion. Alright, but I got this one from the new vintage collection, right? And I must say, I'm really blown away by this sculpt here and the details, and right, all the reviewers I generally follow here on YouTube just convinced me to pick him up. I was quite lucky to find him, and I just took him as soon as I saw it. Right, so here two versions of Dengar I have. Alright, here I couldn't but pick a forearm up as well, because just to complete the wave, but I mean my collection of bounty hunters, though I didn't really like it because he doesn't do much in the film. Maybe you see him maybe for, I don't know, 1 second or two, but well, he's a bounty hunter. It's still fascinating. Okay, so on to Boba Fett now, most famous probably. I don't have many Boba Fetts, though I'm a fan, but this is the first one I got. I like him, though we can't really pose him because of the lack of articulation here in the arms mainly, but still a nice figure, right? And the first one I got recently. Of course, I had the original one I showed you last time with my my custom slave one, and this is one I picked up. I mean, when I wanted to complete my bounty hunters wave, and I really find it awesome. Look at this sculpt here, and the pose is just great, I think. Look at that. I really like him. And the fire coming out of his backpack is really nice as well, and allows me to, you know, just put it here on the desk, and it looks great. I really wish they had continued with this these busts. Look at that, look at the details. I really love them. And of course I picked up Boba Fett here from the vintage collection, which I intend to keep on card as well. Right, this is really a nice one. Maybe I tried to pick up two of them just to have one still on card and keep one out of the packaging. Okay, and to finish with, I've got a figure that is not really part from the Empire Series Pack wave, but from Return of the Jedi, which is, I mean, Princess Leia here in her bounty hunter bush disguise is great as well. So it is a loose figure I got 2 years ago, and without any accessory here. But since it was repacked in this new packaging here, I bought her like to have a complete figure, and so I think I'm going to keep it carded as well. So here is a quick and general look at my collection of bounty hunters again. So I hope you enjoyed it. Alright, so bye bye then.